In a world where otters have duckbills and rabbits breed with deer to create super murder hoppers, where everything is actively trying to kill you, the Iron Wombat does what he can to not fail so hard. And he's not doing well. Strap yourselves in for one wild ride, and welcome to Iron Wombat Gaming.
What is up, everyone? Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Iron Wombat, and this is Iron Wombat Gaming, coming to you from a new place and a new streaming room. So I've got a night ahead of me, that's for sure. We're going to be going through City of Heroes and trying to get even stronger still and get through that story. It's been getting very interesting lately. Also, special thanks to Crazy, actually, who's handed out all these subs to everybody as well. You're a good man. Now, well, without further ado, let me just get this loaded. It's running on in the background. It's loading. Notice something as well too. Excuse me. Internet here is a little bit faster than the old place, and the camera quality seems to be a little bit clearer, but we'll see as we continue in, and here we go. Got the character loaded up. Level 27, trying to get him up, maybe level 28. The goal is I really wanted to get him to level 32. Okay. And we're back at the first ward to finish off this quest chain. Elton Town. What's happening here? I can't even remember. Oh, that's what I was doing, the quest that was here. Before I dive on in, I need to get my crew happening. And I need everyone to join me. Come on, guys. Oh boy. Here they are. Hey, the whole gang is here. Now, let's power you up. You're all getting the upgrades. There you go. Now, the mission was investigate the fallback position. I'll select that. Actually, there is one other one. I was doing a quest chain looking at disturbance, which was... Want to go back to that one? I actually do want to go back to that one. But I have to go to the night ward. I'm going to go to the night ward again. Window. Night ward. There we are. I'll come back to that quest chain in a bit. But for those of you that have hung out with me before... Speed of hammer, what the heck? Okay. Let's encounter a world boss. Okay. I think I've unlocked a world boss. Contaminated seedling. I don't know if I want to do this right now. Contamination. You know what? It's not what I'm here for. Where? How do I get to the first ward from here? Is there a portal or something? What is... Ah, there it is. There's the portal for the night ward. Okay. Okay, into the night ward we go. Let's just see something here. real quick. Okay. Nah, there's the quest. Okay. I've got to start this one. Into the Night Ward, which is another dimension, I imagine. And it's gotta go here. Let's get in. Alright, now that I have more bots, I think I might be able to handle that boss easier, or the last man on Earth in the other dimension. I'm gonna read that quest start again though. Alright, this is it. Mission. Reads, okay, here we go, the fireball, the anthropomorphic fireball. It said to me, something happened earlier, all the zygotes turned coalesced spells nearly instantly. Someone cast a huge spell, an epic spell, an apocalyptic spell. It took all the zygotes Night Ward, and they were back. They were coalesced spells. Good power during the spell cast, but it took to Seed Water. So armed with the information, travel to a plane or dimension where the spell was cast. Okay, that's right. So there was some more information. Oh, I really hope I do. A bit suave. Yes. Okay. Let's get in. What do we got? Show me what you got. This is loading now. Alright, that's right. Let's look at the last man on Earth. I think I've read up. This will be a refresher. Because I was supposed to get all these spells, like these living spells in the Night Ward, because the magical spells for some reason come to life and they have their own identity. But then what happened was I got a bunch of spells together for this mission to be trained up to be more dealing, or more we're trying to be more, I guess human is the right word, more anthropomorphic. But there was a massive spell that forced them all to happen at once in the dimension. And this is that dimension here. And this fellow here is known as the last man on Earth. Who are you? No one could have survived. Let's run and see what happened here. First off, who are you? And my name is Iron Wombat. Who are you? Call me Elmo. How did you survive? I killed everyone. I'm from another dimension. We know something happened here. I was sent to investigate. If no one believed that I had the power to do what I threatened, no one would give in to my demands, so I showed them. I cast a spell that would destroy the world, just like I threatened I would. Destroyed the entire world. Killed everyone, destroyed everything. There's a oh, okay. Alright then. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, I gotta keep it up. I think now... Oh boy, what do I do? No, 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 quick, 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 heal. Okay. Yes, keep it up. Last man on Earth. Guys, take a Faraday cage. You need your defenses up. Hop the heel, Lemmy, come on. Gotta keep you alive, Lemmy. Oh boy, he's doing all the damage. Quick, 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 stay alive. Keep the heels up. Got him. No. Okay, so I killed him. Completed the mission. I'm gonna pick up where I left off in that previous chain, then I'll go back to the other one as well too. So many quest chains in this game. I've been waiting for a while to get back into this particular little realm. Completed. Okay, how am I going to... Oh, here we go. The mission's completed, then who am I supposed to contact about the completed mission? Oh, the fireball! Some crazy wizard nuked this whole world. We call that a tilt-away back in the day. But haven't seen anyone do it on that scale before. Glad you took Elmo out. Oh, I get it. He called himself Elmo. He knew what he was doing. Crazy. Elmo. The LMOE out. Last man on Earth. Oh boy, clever. Alright, ask about available missions. You know, I'm not sure you know how new Animus Arcana. I mean, Animus Arcana is the living spells, the living magic I was talking about before. Fireball is one of them. You see, we all started off as zygotes. Extremely simple magic modes with no real distinctiveness of our own. Zygotes come from either a great work of magic or when a spell suffers what is known as a final death. That means that they kind of reset back into being a zygote after they are used to fuel the spell. Seaballer noticed something the other day. A weird zygote appeared that doesn't act like a normal zygote. Can you do us a favour and track down this zygote to get to the bottom of this? Track down the mysterious zygote. Okay, you got it. Okay. I think Seaballer is another person here. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. I'm hunting down the zygotes. Or zygotes or zigotes. Or zigotes. I'm guessing. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, we guessed correctly. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm getting out of this place. Oh yeah, that's clicking, man. Over here we go. Actually, I think I might try and expedite my leveling a little bit. Tunnel connection. Okay, no. No, I don't want to go there. Oh, something hit me. This must be the way to go back to where Atlas City is. I think. Alright. I guess they all want to throw down. Oh, it's just a random moat. Is there more than one moat there? There is. Are we all dead? Okay, good. Wait, what the hell? There's a... What? I'm just fighting magic spells. Okay, that's fine. Where was I going? Yes, to the tunnel connection. But where is this tunnel? Ah, okay, it's over here. Whoop. And there we go. Atlas Park. That's where I want to go. Come on. I need to speak to you. Need to improve my leveling speed, cause I want to get up to a high level faster. Troll King, huh? Let's have a look. Alright, we've got a cigar, covered in tattoos, above the law, I think this guy's an undead Judge Dredd. Okay, talk to me. Show me your wares. Temporary powers, buffs, experience boosters. And go double. That's what I needed. Okay. Now, we'll go back to my mission. The first ward, which is now requiring me to go to the tunnel connection. And go to the first ward to continue where I left off. Hopefully, I'll be able to level up a little bit faster this time around. Okay. Where were we? No, not here. The tunnel connection is down here somewhere. Ah, here we are. Tunnel supervisor. Choose an access tunnel to international tunnel system. Tunnel. A network of connected portals that connect to dimensions. We'll call to okay. Stable. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Back to the first ward. And when the first ward is done, I'll go back to the night ward. So I think I need to finish the first ward to get to it, even to make the night ward missions a little easier to manage. Alright. All things must end, perhaps in your life. Wait to the other side. Wait! I think a night ward before. And I will finish. So the first ward comes first, and the night ward will come next. But doesn't like it. Okay. Be back position. What do you mean? Like you got me in a position now, Cold Moon. Where I've just got to sit here. I can't even attack. I'm not fighting anybody. I'm not in a dungeon right now. Why you do this to me? Well, 5 minutes, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Alright, well then I can use this opportunity to chat to my people that are watching. That's right, all 3 of you. How have you been anyway, guys? You've been Cold Moon, you jerk, yeah. Got me in a position where I can't move anywhere. I'm gonna adjust the rules on this thing. But alright, you know what? I'm not moving, but I may as well just see if I can manage my mods. Oh, this. No, hey, what's this? Increases to hit debuffs. That's to replace. Replace. It's not gonna work. Damage absorption. No, I don't want to replace. It's not gonna work. Too long since the last abuse of the man. It has been way too long. You jerk. Oh dear. Won't work. What's this? Increases range. Yep, healing range to be increased. No. At least once, yeah. But you forced me into a position where I'm looking at upgrading my stuff right now. placement. Increases recharge rate. That needs to go up. Yep. Increases flying speed. Nope, can't merge them. This one is increasing damage. That's pulse rifle burst. Assault bots we need to upgrade next. Okay. Actually, hang on. Other all replacements. Increases recharge rate. Combine. There we go. Vertical iron sniper increases range by 14%. We'll do that. This is recharge rate. Over here. It's not working. Heal and absorb. No. Next. This is range. Oh boy. Increases fear duration, no fear. Increases attack damage. No. Increases accuracy. Hang on to that. Increases endurance, increases range. Okay. Current circuit, increase range. Just slow durations. None of that. Okay. 1 more minute of just not moving around. That is annoying. This music, I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, now over to... Oh gosh. Back in there. Stare at that portal. Watch as it twists around and rides. And turns and twists and turns. And twists. Doing it at the same time. Yeah. I didn't change my schedule. No. It's just sometimes I have to run a little bit later because I end up taking a later shift, which explains why, like, I'd start streaming at, like, you know, for example, New South Wales time at 8:30 on some nights instead of the usual 8 o'clock. Oh, that's odd. Okay, don't know how that's possible, but you know what? Time's up. I can now do that quest finally. Now. Here we go. Just over the free fire zone. I'll boost my speed because I want to get there quicker. There we go. So do you like... I haven't been changing daylight savings stuff at all. So maybe you have daylight savings over where you are? Because my daylight savings is going to change again soon. In like April, I think. Which, can I just say, daylight savings is a very cumbersome time period. Porting in. Okay. Full position. There's Katie the psychic. Meet Katie. Full back commander. Okay, fallback commander, where are you? Okay, here we go. Scared because... Hang on, what? Whoa. They're scared because they failed their mission and they're having a hard time with that notion. Fear isn't an emotion usually found in Dust Lexicon. Oh. Alright, well, time to show the Dust what it's like to have an army of robots by your side. Come on then. Pop that, mate. Oh, you went right up to the robots. That's brave of you. Oh, up he goes, and down he goes. Okay. I get extra hour of sleep on Fridays. Hey, that's true. Very true. I dig that. I guess I'm wiping out these guys. Come on, finish them off. Alright. Oh boy, he had a rough time then. Look at that, instant replay. Powered by pretzel rocks. Oh, look at that. Look at this yeet into the sky and gun down as the body's coming down as well too. How delightful. Oh. And over here, back into this. That guy's dead. Alright, more on that dust. Why are you fighting them on your own? You absolute maniac. Okay. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, Fire Fan, how you doing? I'm not at the level I was at last time. I didn't have a chance to level them up. Okay. Are we all dead now? Is that maniac gonna stop attacking people? Can I actually read what they're saying? Okay, Kate, you're hurt. Well, see if you can pop a heal then. There you go. So no, not above 15. Yeah. I quite like it. It's got own dedicated room now as well too. Okay, let's have a look and see what's happening. That'll be pretty bad. Think it through. We can't go back there. That's why we're not. Those monsters took down Arclight in a matter of hours. Oh, they were just arguing amongst each other. Okay. Yeah, not above 15 at all. Okay. Where's it want me to go? This way. Okay. Odd. Where am I going? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is the way. Alright. Wait, is there any douche nozzles behind me? No. Are there any steps? No steps, no nozzles of douche. Come on. To try and do dungeons. They became doable around 30-ish. Anything below, you'll have to carry me. Oh, yeah, well, that's not unusual on my streams for someone to carry me. Watch me as my friends lift me up and carry me through this place. Okay. I'm not even needing to heal at this point. Oh, inspirations are full. Okay, well, yeah, that's right, grind him into the dust with your psychic abilities. Alright, so we're this way, okay, then this is the way I gotta go. Go on, shoot him down, finish the job. Okay, okay, that looks like the robots are just jumping in and flying everywhere. Get him. Can really get you good money. Yeah, can they? Probably. That's not too bad, actually. 20 gold from doing a dungeon only once. Oh wow, that is pretty good. That really, that could really get you going. I think I know what I'm gonna grab next. Next thing for streaming, I'm gonna grab a man. Oh boy, he's getting all the attacks. And yep, down he goes. Okay, Dust Leader, hey? Alright, Dust Leader, you're gonna get led into dust. Oh. Get him, boys. While he's getting up, finish him. Finish him! Finish him! Ooh. Oh! Oh, what was that? Oh my goodness. Look at this explosion here. He gets sent straight into the air. Launched all the way up. But a shockwave goes off when he's launched and knocks my giant heavy ass down. Whatever he did was not pleasant. Okay, Corporal, get that thing talking already. We've got company. Get that thing talking. Corporal. Engaging incoming. Oh wow. Okay. Engaging incoming hostilities. That's a robot. Alright then, come on. Finish him off. While you're talking, you go away like you would expect. You don't get them out straight into your wallet. Instead, you do various items that are valuable in the market. If you sell them, only gold that goes straight into your wallet simply from doing a dungeon is $2 or $3. Ah, so you're making money off of the wares that you pick up. That makes a lot more sense, actually. In we go. All right. Where is this fallback commander? You know what? No. Everybody, this is your target. Get him! Get him! Get him! Okay, there's another Dust Leader here. Come on, buddy. There you, ooh, that was heavy. Oh, get a shot in. Okay, that one's down. And over here. It's worth a lot of completely useless. Really? Well, I wouldn't say it's useless if it's making you cash. Oh, what is that thing? This is Treason Corporal. I am your commanding officer. They're following a machine. That explains it. Okay. There's your leader. Oh, no. One of my drones wasn't even paying attention. Oh, boy. Oh, okay, thanks for that heal. Red's gonna get that upgrade. Come on, get the upgrade. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm running a diagnostic on the virus and the predator doesn't look good. Yep. Oh boy. Come on. Get up here. And where I can sell. Okay, let's read this. Meaning they dressed her for attacking my men, but you decided you weren't my men. Enjoy your execution. Oh, hang on. What is going on? This is Treason Corporal. I am your commanding officer. They're following a machine. Oh, shut it all. That explains it. Normally, Corporal, I would reprimand an aggressor for attacking my men. But then you decided that you weren't my men. Enjoy your execution. I'm running a diagnostic on your file, my friend doesn't look good. Corporal, you will receive a posthumous court-martial. You have my word. Don't recognize you. State your name, rank, and current cell. Okay. Tellers can get you rare dyes. They can get you around 20 or 16 gold from them. You sell on the market. But they are just for cosmetics. They're completely useless gameplay-wise. Oh yeah, that's true. Hang on. Whoa! Damn it! Come on, you crazy robots! What are you doing? Why are you picking these fights? Are you serious? Oh gosh, here, have a Faraday cage, quick! There we go. Bloody things, they just started attacking. Finish that Dust Ranger. Damn. There's just rare ones. The common ones are around 40 silver or so. Ah. Right on, right on. Anybody, you know what? I don't trust these. No. We've got you this far. To the Officer Orb. He'll do known accomplice of Seer 138. He's an enemy of the state. It is your opposition. Okay. Then why bother speaking to me? Sir. What? Why are you bothering to speak to me, sir, is what you meant to say. You will address me properly. It's not going to happen. Start talking. It's classified. Which part? Arclight? Venom Mousetrap? What are you doing here? All of it classified. Even your failed mission? It was not considered a mission to shut down the CN network. Is still in progress. By definition, this is not a failure. Wait, what? You failed to remember it was classified. You are correct. Therefore, I am promoting you to corporal now, which means you will also get executed if it is ever found out that I hastily gave up innocent information. That makes enough circular sense for my thought box. Corporal. That was a thing of genius. Those oh man, I don't even want to get into that. But it's in the Discord channel and the main channel if anybody wants to know or is interested. Okay. Now, if you say so, now what happened to the CN network? Colonel Vargas, head of DAS Special Operation First found that the CN network had been compromised. The Awakened had contaminated it for unknown reasons. Since I'm naturally resistant to mind control, promoted to command status of this cell with orders to shut down the CN network with red level threat contingency bypass codes. Yeah, I couldn't. It was pretty hilarious. The Awakened and the apparitions in the facility were too strong. Myself withdrew to this fallback position to await further orders. Because of the Black Channel, no such order will come. And of course, my men decided to ignore me, as you have seen. They'll be executed. We're still on a mission, Officer Orb. I have not forgotten that association you're associated with CR 1381. We take them off here, yeah! Makes you a war criminal. And I know she would be valuable in this mission. I'm granting her a temporary safe execution. You, Corporal, may be given pardon, however, if we succeed, and we will succeed. Right, we'll meet you at the CN network. We'll see you there, sir. Remember your station, Corporal. Yes, sir, again. Oh, man. That robot's got an ego. Battlecry and Google from now on. Talk about you! Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay. See what we can do from here. Now we need to go to a place. Complete return to this contact. Okay. Who is right here. Ooh. Magics in this dimension are really worrisome. The music isn't helping either. Hello, Kate. We must chat. What, the new June or the old June? Well, I didn't see that one coming. I can't up and say that being a psychic and all. Looks like we're going to have to work with the machine. Takes orders from a dust head honcho, who takes orders from the asylum, and who was on loan from the IDF. That's just great. And yeah, I guess I'm going to have to get over working with said, including Officer Orb. Since inducing Officer Orb. You know, and you couldn't finish it? I've had friends who've watched it and said they liked it. Since he has a network's bypass codes. Look, killer. I know I came across as a bit, well, you know, but I can't have my sisters in the CN network threatened like this. They're innocent. They need our help. So we're helping. You get me? You hated it. It must have been very annoying or... Well, I guess I'm not going to say not true to source material because when you watch remakes, they don't have to be true to source material. But there are some things that would probably make you just go, it's not worth my energy. Is that where you found yourself? This is going to be a long road for us, killer, and I really don't want to be seen tagging along with you. But anyway, but if you need to reach me to scream, my name really loud in your head. Really, really loud. It'll be annoying enough that I'll probably answer. Ask about available missions. Black channel protocols. Okay, the Awakened have taken control of the CN network in the first ward. That's how they were able to take down those dust facilities so easily. Every seer connected to the network started working for them. I'm not sure how the Awakened did it, but we have to shut down the local seer network. I'm not going to get all shot up again like last time, so I'll teleport in when you and your officer orb protect badges of the seer network. Then we'll see if this bypass codes will let us access them. You mentioned that the facility was full of apparitions too. I'm still trying to make that connection. Apparitions are the ghosts of the dead psychics. But we can't table that all the speculations after we've taken the CN network down. Okay, got it. Take down the CN network. Don't be confused with the CN network, where all are swinging from chandeliers and are made of titanium. Womp 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 womp. There you drop. Here we go. Clearly see that the world of June is amazingly detailed and complex, but nothing is ever shown to us when we absorb the information at our pace. UFO and explosions isn't visuals. Dialogue. In short, they didn't respect the golden rule of filmmaking. Show, don't tell. Yeah, that's a good point. Wait, it sounds like Michael Bay directed this. Set lights off. Officer over here, corporal. Then have aim positions and move out. Okay. I am over here. Sing your song then. Okay. What am I supposed to be doing here? What am I supposed to be clicking on? Why is this exact spot? You know what? Forget it. Oh, there we go. Hello. It was already starting to feel itchy. They're just saying random things. Oh my gosh. What did he say? Alarm clock, just yelled out loud. Alright. Say, order you to execute all the enemies designated as awakened. Make me proud. This robot is just arrogantly, oh man, wandering around. Hello. Oh, it's starting to 15-minute tangents about stuff that is about to happen in technology that means nothing to us because we don't have the context of the world. For that thing to happen after a 15-minute long lecture instead of simply showing that scene. Yeah, that's right. Because then when they tell it to you, it ruins the surprise, I guess, or the gravity of the situation as well too. It makes the thing that you're about to see less enticing because they told you what's going to happen. Oh man, I see your point. All right, gonna go burnout. I missed the shot, but my robots didn't. Okay. Doesn't see the music say Pikachu? Alright. Down you go. Oh, this is actually pretty fat. I was wondering, why the hell am I even watching a movie if I wanted the information in dialogue? Exactly! If you wanted it in dialogue, you would just read the book. Oh, I don't understand. Yeah, you're right. I actually see your point. There's a dead body here. Maybe there's some combat happening here. See network control. Hey, Burnout. Okay. All of his mates are like, oh no, they're using their headache powers against me. Use your headache powers on me, huh? I dare you. Headache powers don't work against machines. Well, I will re-electrify them. There we go, just keep them alive. Stay aggressive. Kick his ass. There we go, you're dead. Gotta get to the seer network. It's over that way. I'm just going to commit a word. I'm gonna commit a crime on the conduit. Here we go. The rebels get closer. There we go. Oh man. You guys too. Come on, get him. I will. I'll kill him. Oh, that guy did a flip. And he's dead. Look at that. Look at that flip. Shut up. Blasted. There you go, flipping in the air, down to the floor, gets shot to shit. Beautiful instant replay there. Now, we'll move on. Oh man, isn't that what he's supposed to say? Halfway there, eye sharp soldier. Wait, whoa. What did he say? We don't want to edit like the brave, fallen, genetically altered personnel we've come across. Okay. This is the way, come on. Eye of terror. Oh, this must be it. Halfway there. Alright. Alright, conduit, you don't like me and I don't like... Oh! Oh man. Shoot them while they're down. And that one is just... Look at that body just sitting there. That is horrifying. Technically when you kill somebody in City of Heroes, you're actually arresting them. I don't know what hospital that one was going to though, but it wasn't going to be a prison one. What am I saying, hospital? I meant morgue. Now... In we go. Okay. Alright, the subjugator. Unit prepares to consume a seal. Okay. Oh, we gotta kill those things then. Kill the Scryer. Oh. Those things are horribly strong. There we go. Finish it off. Where's it running off to? Come back here. Where are you going? Why are you running? Why are you running? Presto Uni was so fanatical about the rule showdown until I always wondered, okay, but can't make that much of a difference, can it? And only now I realise that the only reason I thought that it was because I never truly exposed to the movies and shows so brutally disregard that rule. Oh yeah. It does take a lot out of the movie and the intention of the writer. Okay. Too many mines. What are they doing? Get him! Oh boy. Yeah, he did not stand a chance. Okay. Everybody was just absolutely launching on that. Nope, not a single one. Come on, get dead, you burn out. Okay, next stage. Can't believe we still have all this way to go. Oh, it's right at the bottom. It has to be. Hey, Burnout. Down you go. Universe of June seems intricate. Yeah. That's how I see it. Oh, I guess we're attacking these guys now because I happen to be walking right next to him. Come on, get down. If you want it now, baby. Get him. Come on, he dead? He dead? Oh, okay, that one's dead, but the other one is not. Stop that. Oi! Okay, they're all dead, guys. Come on, let's continue. They're not gonna bother us anymore. But they're friends, mate. We'll go this way. Oh, oh. One. I think I need about 5 more levels before I can upgrade my robots even more. Hey, Burnout. Yes, that's it. That's it. All of them. Just keep shooting him. Keep shooting him. Yep. Boo-hoo. Over here. Next. Open. Nails. Over here. On, in we go. Oh, hey. Just up ahead. Reported by the apparitions. Okay. So it's apparitions are protecting the facility. Right. Okay. The movie is the adaptation of the first book. It didn't feel like the first chapter of the story. It felt like you're watching an adaptation of the 7th book. Oh, really? Okay, oppressor is subjugated to seer. Wonder if I kill the oppressor if the seers will be released. Nope, they just dropped dead. Interesting. Come on. Okay, in we go. Okay, so there's a little cyclone in the middle. Oh, it's an enraged spectre. Go on, shoot the ghost with your anti-ghost rays. Okay, eat them all. Oh my god. Because the movie just assumes you already know everything. Yeah. That's not good. Then it's for people that have read the book, but even then, like... Hang on, where's that beam coming from? It's nothing. Okay, that's a glitch. Yeah, but you can also over-explain things as well, too, in a movie. Whoa. Okay. Inform Sia when the LZ is clear for her to double time her arrival. Okay. Here we go. Sia, textbook infiltration. Conditions for everyone except for. Oh, okay. He really hates the Sia. Oh. I don't know. Let's speak to Kate now. Okay. Would tag. There we go. Katie Douglas. He's blocking the network. The bypass codes were supposed to fix that. So, yeah, it would have looked very silly. No, officer or bypass codes are junk. The Awakened must have put up new security measures after the team integrated. I'll think of something else. Oh, they're arguing with each other. Oh, shut up. Wait for Katie to think. Oh, Katie's got it. I poured it into one of the network nodes. Oh, good lord. Side, I shouldn't need any bypass because I can just look around. Just wait and good luck. It's quite unorthodox. Here, 128. I will relay as much in your pre-execution circus trial. There's something inside the CNN network, I mean besides me. Eh? There's a news article up there too, as you can see. The whole network is full of apparitions and I can't stop them. I'm just gonna die in there. Get out! Get out! I'm going to shut this thing down and you get out of here, but I'm going to... What? I'm going to bring a few of them out with me. Don't be surprised if I don't recognize you, and seriously, 1, don't take it too personally, 2, try not to kill me like too much. Okay, okay. Alright, I knew it cooperate by order you to execute the seer. She belongs to us now. Oh boy. So it's just filled with ghosts. Okay. The network was ours. Oh, there we go. Oh, oh, robot, stop shooting her. Better take a while getting out of here. Okay, criminally expensive jokes. The entire thing looked like a criminally. Why none of it was properly shown or explained when all hell breaks. Just like, thing is happening, just not sure what was something. Oh yeah, that's true. It's like jumping in and watching Starship Troopers halfway through the movie without any context. Which I have done. Oh, I'm using these. Get out of there. Okay, next spot. Still on the first ward. Okay, good, 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 good. Whew. Okay. Contact. Okay, Douglas is okay. I can call her now. We should talk about how things went 20 kinds of crazy when you drew all those apparitions out to my house. And all my friends got killed, but I totally don't feel like it. But now I know what being possessed can do to someone, and it's not cool. But I'll stop calling you killer from here on out. Fair? Fair. And that's about as good as it's gonna get between us, Iron Wombat. Why say my name with italics? That is my name. It's sort of sarcastic, you know what? That's fine. It's nominated for 11 Oscars. Yeah. Really? Speaking of the Oscars... that was an interesting moment, I think. Everything we've learned about apparitions, the Awakened, and the Black Channel protocols. So one man, Colonel Vargas, head of Dust Special Force. Okay. Do you watch the Oscars, by the way? Special Operations. If anyone knows how all of this started. There's a video going around where one celebrity absolutely slaps out another celebrity. I don't want to spoil it for you. But just, okay, I'm going to say anything. Google Will Smith Oscars. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, everything learned about this Dust Special Operations. If anyone knows how all of this started, it would be him. Break into Dust Special Ops Station, DSEC, and find out what Colonel Vargas knows. His Solomon and Mother Mayhem decided that his knowledge of the threat was enough to shut down all communications between him, his men, and the whole of the outside world, and that means first of all it's a crisis on its hand. Considering my experience with the CIA network, I wouldn't call this bit exactly lucky. I had enough information swimming around in my head that I've narrowed it down to a location for DSEC. Anything else? Yeah, and it throws another weird spanner in the works. I felt a magical element to the apparitions in the network. It pretty much pokes all kinds of holes into my theory of them being the ghosts of the dead psychics. Yeah, so listen, on Wombat, I'm pretty well shaken about what happened back there. So I'll tag along in your head for this outing. This one is too important to risk wigging out on you again. Okay. Now, we're gonna investigate DSEC. Robots, roll out, or fly out in this case. God damn! God damn! Okay, where are we? How am I gonna get in there? Like a door or something I should be finding? 86 yards. Okay. Is there a... Is this the door? No, it's not. That's not right. Nope. Not dealing with you pricks. Hang on, there could be a tunnel down here. Can't be that. What the hell is that? Oh my god. Okay, that was a spin out. Almost jumped it then. What the hell am I getting in there? Well, this is not right. How am I getting in there? Yeah. Right? Can you believe that? Oh, I'm gonna just kill these guys. I'm sick of this shit. Alright, come on. Finish them all off. Alright. Ronnie. Okay, come on. Like, I mean, it was a very intense situation. I thought at first when I saw it, I thought it was a sketch. But nah, he was really mad. Okay. Like, would he have done that if that was Ricky Gervais? That's what I'm thinking. But even then, like, it was hard to gauge what the appropriate reaction should be. I would say so too. The problem is, oh, finally, here's the door. It's bloody hidden. You look back at the footage, people are going to analyze it. He was laughing at the joke. Camera cuts away, and then he walks up and smacks some. You see Jada's face. He made the joke, was not laughing, but Will was. I think he was going to get in trouble. But I could be wrong. I don't know what their relationship is like, but still, you don't want to do it. Apparently, Chris isn't pressing charges. Okay. What are we doing here? I'm not reading Vargas anywhere. He's either possessed or, yeah, I'm betting he's possessed. Okay. Vargas is possessed. Well, there's Colonel Vargas. What the hell? He's right here. Or he's dead. Yep, very easy mistake. No. He doesn't care. But when you're in the entertainment industry, comedians are going to make fun of you, no matter what. Even if they don't mean what they say, if you can't take it on the chin, then that's a different problem. Careful, then there's something weird going to happen. Okay. Network is here, and the other arrivals are immediate. Yeah. I would say so. It was fantastic. Because that was like, even the way he threw his hip to follow through with that slap, That was a thing of beauty. But still. Oh yeah. Alright, I need a key to enter. What the hell? I had the key. Scan the files and the comm array. Well, where's the bloody key? Oh, there's the comm array. There we go. Colonel Override transmission log incoming. Oh, what's that? Everything, huh? Yeah, right. Colonel, alright. Colonel Durry, IDF to Colonel Vargas, code DSEC HQ. We're working on shutting down the SEER network, Vargas. You have my condolences for the losses that you've suffered at Arclight, Better Mousetrap, etc. Or et al. And others. All that the experiment is, now that the experiment is contained, I can lift the black channel. Your orders are to recall dust operatives with the knowledge of these events back to DSEC. The recovery team to debrief your personnel and retrieve all the data regarding the incident. See to it that both personnel and data is secured at DSEC. Keep scanning the incoming transmissions. You can't stand the joke, you become the joke itself. That's true. Lockdown in progress, recovery team en route. Leave terminal. Officer Orb is there. Reason with Officer Orb. You've read the orders. Bug is dead, I'm acting CEO of DSEC. This is now an IDF operation, do you understand me? We will sit tight. He's not talking us to death. I won't be IDF for everything. That's in order, several orders, and lots of orders. Oh my gosh. I'll talk to him. All the time we're running very well. I'm passing the sentence. Wombat, you're accused of aiding a channel running, so we're detecting a verdict. Death by plasma. What plasma? All my robots just wrecked you. Jeez. Okay, you've got to access the back of the arcade. Remotely. Oh man. Did you see that attack? Let's see if we can catch it in the replay. Yep, all blown up as soon as he attacked, and those robots unleashed hell. Okay. Download 2 data archives. Why is it not letting me go in? What am I missing here? It won't let me enter? What? I'm missing something. So, Colonel Vargas is dead. Is there anything here? Should be able to enter now. Map. Oh boy, it's stuck here, isn't it? Maybe it has anything to do with the Colonel? Trying to click off his body. Does that work? Okay. Let's read. 20 seconds. I don't have access to the back of the facility. It wasn't letting me load. Why are you for to lie? Come on. Oh my gosh. Can't get a signal. Okay. Let me exit the dungeon and come back in. That could work. But I shouldn't be doing this, that's for sure. Alright, out here. Let us exit here. And we'll go back in. Maybe I have to reload the whole instance like this. That's gotta be what I have to do. That's gotta be it. It really has to be. Okay. Oh. Go back in. Reloading the instance. Mission Arclight. Okay, no, that's fine. Vargas is dead. Oh, now the door is open. Well, la-di friggin' da. Oh, more dead. Aha! Possessed dust. Which means there's a ghost involved. Containing the ghosts. A shit job containing the ghosts. There has been no containment at all. They're still here, being dicks. There's more. Alright. Come this way, guys. We'll finish you. We'll finish you for good. Just keep everybody boosted and charged. Okay. All of them ghosts are going to die. He's dead. Nothing on true craftsmanship in this. Oh yeah. Juicy J has definitely got nothing on that. CGI. Oh man, that poor film. It's a poor representation of the Ugandan people, I'm afraid. Oh dear. That, yeah, it's Tiger Mafia. Oh, I actually remember seeing it prior to that as well too. Okay guys, this guy's shooting us. Why aren't you doing anything about it? Okay, good. Now finish this spirit, because this spirit's a dick. Apparition down, apparition down. You see every single apparition down on the ground. Apparition down, apparition down. Every apparition down, yeah. I think it's getting mowed down. Absolutely done like dinner. These friggin' ghosts, man. You keep getting in the way. What was the budget for that movie? 20 bucks? If you say 3 million US, I'm gonna be upset. Okay. Nope, focus here. Come on, guys. Oh, there's more seers here. Only 200 bucks. God. Oh, that's incredible. Oh, there's a subjugator here. Better get that subjugator dead quick. Oh. He's subjugating. Come on, quickly get him before he... Okay, good. Good. Man, these subjugators... 200 bucks for the whole movie. It's not unreasonable to assume that is the case. I'm gonna get this suspicious ranger. Okay. Whoop. Faraday cage. I know the way of the filmmaking. Oh man. Oh dear. That one is down. We're going down. Down. Recovery team has arrived. Okay, they're here. Then let them get their hands on the data archive. Cleanse and disinfect. Okay. That is a meme marriage, exactly. Come on. It's just brilliant. It really, really is brilliant. Ow. What's he shooting at? Oh, there's a friggin' ghost here. What the heck? Oh, it's an ACU. Faraday cage, quick! Get rid of that huge thing. Get rid of this seeker too, come on! Do it, get out of here. You're deceased now. What's on the floor recovering to? Okay. You all good? Alright, because now we gotta get rid of these suspicious rangers. You gotta download the rest of the data. Oh no. More of these guys. Come on, get rid of you, hey? These are pretty strong. At least they look strong. But they're no match for my robot army. Inspirations in our tools. Not on my watch, pal. Okay, whoop. Get rid of you. Another Faraday cage, huh? Okay. Come on. Keep your powers up. Oh boy. Get rid of the BCU. Bum, 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 bum. The ACU. Come on. Critical system rupture. And the Scryer. You can go down. Okay. And the first data archive. Why is this happening? Oh, because I was hurting, huh? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Remaining data archive, here we go. Quick, 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 quick. There's our boy. Dory's thoughts are perfectly dang loud. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, this shouldn't even be here. Dory, huh? I'm invading my whole dimension. Okay, so we got what we wanted. Let's kill the BCU first, guys. Come on. And now we'll finish Durry. Come on, Durry. Got him. Shouldn't have boarded. I'm porting out. Alright, so he's teleporting out. Okay, we've got a timetable. Mission aborted, I'm porting out. Okay, let's have a look here. Boy, Durry's thoughts are pretty dang loud. He's mad you had to come here. Yeah, he'll chase you down for the data you have. You should simply make it not worth his while. Look at sharp, let's get this done. Do you understand how annoying it is that I have for me to even be here? If I give Durry a good reason to bug out here, like knocking in his face. I've got better things to do than clean up Tillman's mess. Like, say, invading a whole dimension. Oh. He's invading a whole dimension. Right. Okay, well, let's get the out of here. Probably what we have to do. Because I'm not letting him at all get involved. Okay. Now I need I did that boost, but let's call Kate again. Get ready to find the blind guy. I'll telesend you to his location. Blind Makwa. This path, and we'll do mind each and every pebble. The smallest controls within the destination. Okay. Blind Makwa's pretty cool for a crazy old blind guy. Sits around Mercy View and talks to ghosts all day long. And he must be some kind of force to be reckoned with because nobody messes with him. He told me that he was a medicine man, whatever that means. Hopefully he's got a cure that we need for the first ward. Okay. So, Blind Makwa. It appears to be up this way. Okay. Beast! Okay. I'm not gonna do this yet. Looks like it's a multi-group thing. Put your name on the Wind Zone Wombat. Oh my god. Is this how comic books were written back in the day? Like, really? Okay, that's fine. I've heard your name on the Wind Zone Wombat. Don't be alarmed. The winds do not speak to just anyone. We talk with them and they talk with me. We share many old stories. Stories I used to share with the dead. Until that which stole my sight. Now I talk and listen, but my friends, the spirits for those who have passed are gone. I only have the winds now to keep me company. The winds and that fish. Sometimes the carnival comes to visit, but someone to hear my stories. Perhaps you have comfort stories as well, but I suspect you seek knowledge of the spirits like all the others. Okay. I do not need my sight to feel that the first ward is in pain. Namely, and the people are filled with sorrow. Everywhere the wind hears, the people lament about their plight, and it carries these cries to my ears. I feel for their pain, but nobody has asked what the spirits need, what they desire. In such times, people forget to pay their respect, yet it is forgotten. Your anger and Wombat, and if they are not given peace, then the suffering of the people will only just begin. With my spirit sight on Wombat, I'll need your help in learning. Okay, help Blind Makwa. Cover the dirt from 7 more graves. Easy for Wombat, you're a great warrior. Listen, man, arthritic and troublesome. When I journey beyond my comfort of my home. But do not fret, the call for adventure stirs the blood even in this bag of bones. I would call him a meat bag, really. Channel HK47. I have need of the earth of some graves from the Mercyview Cemetery. Much magic can be found there, and the magic will guide the rest of the journey. Okay. Alright, time to go play with cemetery dirt, I suppose. Oh, you think you're close, eh? Think you're far, eh? There we go. By the way, guys, I saw a meme the other day of the Killers singing, what the song is, and I don't know the song. Anyway, it just sounds like Jerry Seinfeld. Get him, 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 get him. Kick his ass, go to war, and give him hell. No, come back, Fractured Spirit. We have wars to discuss. Yeah, you're dead. You too, Fractured Impression. Go on then. Uh-huh. I'm gonna recover the dirt. Do I just walk on it? Do I attack it? Where's the dirt? Oh, they're glowing on the floor, is it? Oh, somebody else must have been this way then. Gotta get 6 more, are you kidding? Alright, citizens, here we go. I need 5 more dirt clumps. Okay. Let the aggression begin! You guys take care of that noise. Let's see if I can find more. Ah, there's another one here. Okay. Four more to go. Oh, it highlights for the next year's bodies. That's good. Yeah, he's done killing the ghosts. You are good boys. Now. Okay. Could they all be linked to one greater spirit? Oh, I think someone disturbed the grave. That spirit is getting cooked with its anti-spirit fire. Now, finish them off. We'll just leave one hanging. Need 3 more. Do. Alright, go on this way then. Go on then. Finish the job, eh? Separation is being taken down. Ooh, sorry guys. 3, okay. Number 2. Two left. I need 2 more. Badge earned. What was the badge I just earned? When devouring a truck. Okay. Okay, just what a prize. Oh man. I don't know what is going on, but I am not. Okay. We'll go get him. Oh my gosh. Maybe we'll do it from one last spray, huh? You. Okay, good. Now, last grave. Okay. Come on, robots, help me. There they are. Oh, that was cool. I like it. Oh my god. What's happening? Something I'm running like crazy. Okay, go on next. And down you go. Just tried to run away, but failed. Last dirt. And then I'm going to return to blind Makwa. Blind Makwa. Everybody thinks this is a full house. We're in the dirt. Blind Makwa studies the bags of dirt in each turn before putting a handful of dirt out. In a sift down between his fingers, he has out thought, good. The dirt speaks to me of the 7 sacred directions. North to sorrow, east to victory, south to peace, west to death, above us and below us, and the sacred fire at the center. Eternal wisdom is proven when you find yourself with that direction. Now, to the west where you must go, to the land of death, the heart of the sunken city, where the dead gather. Then you seek out the Keystone apartments, place where the spirits convene, and ask to be part of their circle. Discuss the troubles of the world with their ancestors. Discover what troubles them so that they would not play the living. Okay. Take this census to the ground. Okay. Let's try this then. Oh boy. Stay over here for force. Reasonably put down like animals. Nope. Speed boost. Being with the spirits, eh? I can be with the spirits. Mixing with the break of mildew. Gotta set up 7 senses. I'm gonna do that. Guessing there'll be lights somewhere. Above here. Okay, go on. Have fun. Okay, next one. That one's down. I can hear it. Ah, here. There's another sensor here. Okay. The other one? No. Okay, good. Next section. Next section. Next section. Next section. Ah, here. Even the ghost did a flip. Yeah, there he goes. Look at this. There's a flip. And then gets shot and knocked out and can't fire a single shot at us. I like having lasers. Yeah, that was good. Use the next sensor here, so we need 4 more sensors somewhere. Okay. Down. Ooh. That laser took off all the health. What are you trying to do? Take away your endurance. No, that doesn't matter anyway, because now you're dead. You hear it. It's above me, isn't it? Oh, it's here. Oh, hey, what? Oh, yeah, yo. Oh, okay. Found one, but you dead. I hear one somewhere. Can't seem to find it. Oh. It's got a Yora spirit. Find the other sensor. Really good. Oh man. Another level, huh? Yeah, another level. Okay, so let's on top of that as well. Hear it. Okay, let's put it to the test. That one's down. Yeah, that's right. Disperse the reaction. Oh, going down. Alright. Oh boy. Let's get in. Nothing there. Let's see if we can find the other device in here. No. I put that one already here? I did. No, I didn't? Yeah, yes I did. Okay. Then up the steps we go. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Not enough locations, it would appear, to put down these wards. We're almost there. We can put down 3 sensors. You guys focus on him while I add this sensor. Come on, come on. That one was added. There's one over here too. At least I need one more. Got that one. I'm going to set the last one after that. Okay. Down you go. Very good. And then there's this. First impression. Look at the camera on the right. That's better. Now, quick. Let's see what this blind fella's going to have for me in store right now. I have to speak to spirits. But I murdered all the spirits. Which spirits am I speaking to? What have I done? Kind of killed the target, surely. There's gotta be spirits around here. Don't tell me I wiped out all the spirits. And then none of them will talk to me. Oh, hang on. There is one here. Who is that? Ancestor spirit. Kinda looks like Colonel Vargas. Rarely do the living take time to talk to us who have passed. Your fire is welcome, friend. Tell me what troubles you. Why are angry spirits attacking the living? I have heard and seen the tragedy of what you speak, but my story is about the story of one. You must hear all the sides before you can see the truth. You just need to know how to stop them. Patience is a virtue the living can never truly possess, and I do not expect it from you. The dead, however, have a great love of patience. To a fault sometimes. I will call the others to council the fire and see what I shall hear. Okay. Don't get any hatred here. It is the land of peace which burn with fury. Yes, the south has become like the north. It is no spirit of death you deal with, Iron Wombat. It is the living who can find no peace. But the spirits are of the living and are rebelling against the living. The living are rebelling against the living. Okay. Now let me stick to the next spirit. I'll try you. Is there any any spirit I should be speaking to in particular? Okay. Spirits of the living find peace, and then you'll once again and understand the spirits of the living. That I cannot help you with. All I know is that spirits of the living are broken and angry. Find out what broke them, and you'll calm the fire in their hearts. That is really enticing. But as enticing as it is, there's only so much I can do. One, swim through. Am I going to be calling him now? Nope, I'll return to him. See what he has to say. Invincible, yeah. Not doing that mission. Not doing the Seeds of Hamilton. And here we are. Okay, let's talk. Ancestors told you that these apparitions are the spirits of the living. There is black magic at work here, Iron Wombat, and I do not fully understand what has transpired. Sometimes to counter black magic, you must also use black magic. I don't know where I can find some of the blackest magic of all. The laws of the spirit realm aren't so different from our own. There is, however, one rule that the dead must obey. That is that the dead cannot change, but the living exist to do exactly this. Everything we do causes them change. The wind brought you to me as a wanderer, but you now are a friend. Okay. I'll just stay in front of him for now. Because as much as it looks like I'm calling it early, the fact of the matter is that I am all levels of exhausted. I have been moving over the past few days. My body is taking its sweet time to rest itself up. That being said, tomorrow I'm jumping on Star Wars The Old Republic. I am in the process of intending to obtain Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Once it's up, I want to play it and I want you all to come and join me. Before I go, a couple of things. If you are new to my channel, do not forget to hit that follow button. If you like what you see and you don't want any ads, hit that subscribe button as well too. Okay? Now, keeping in mind as well too that I have a Discord channel. I also have a place. Let me just show you the Discord channel real quick first. That's the link for it. Nope, that's Discord, not Discord. That's more like it. Once you've done that and you want to look at all my past VODs from February 18 onwards, I recommend you jump onto my YouTube channel and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, or join and hit that notification bell so you know when the next VOD is going live. Last but not least, the music you're listening to is from a streaming service called Pretzel Rocks, or Pretzel for that matter. The link is in my About Me section. All kinds of music, DCMA free, on Twitch and on YouTube. To find out more, click that link on my About Me section in Twitch for Pretzel Rocks, or on the About this video section, or that link in that link in my YouTube. Anyway, that's it for me, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Iron Wombat. This has been Iron Wombat Gaming, calling it early tonight, saying thanks so much for your time. You enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe, everyone. Bye for now.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow and subscribe for more content. See you next time.
Around and I shut it down. Clown around and I shut it down. Clown around and and I shut it down. Clown around and I shut it down. Shut it down, shut it down. Clown around and I shut it down. Clown around and I shut it down. Clown around and I shut it down. Shut it down, shut it down. Down, 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 down. Clown around and I shut it down. Around and I shut it down. Around and I shut it down. Clown around and I shut it down. Clown around and I shut it down. Shut it down, shut it down. Clown around and I shut it down. Clown around and I shut it down. Clown around and I shut it down. Shut it down, shut it down. Down, 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 down. Clown around and I shut it down. Around and I shut it down.